Hey gardeners, today I'm going to give you a short tour of what I call what do I call this? The fruit forest, but it's not really a fruit forest. It's fruit, it's cut flowers, it's shrubs. It's pretty much a flower and BerryHill. I wanted a space where I could do cut flowers, to have fruit growing. So like we have blueberry bushes, there's a yeastberry up there, there is blackberry, and I think maybe one other. I have a raspberry, but it's not up there. But I want to do this tour, and it's morning here, but there's still a little bit of traffic coming through, so it might be a little loud, but that is just the nature of where I live. So I have to kind of just accept that, and I hope you guys will stick around and still watch, but here it is. So I'll try to put up some pictures of before, what this area looked like, but basically it was all grass up to where we had the fence. And then last year I started carving out an area because I wanted to plant it up with fruit bushes. So I had like my kiwi up there, I had the raspberry, blueberry up there, and then once we got the fence out, we figured that we didn't want to put a new fence in. That opened up so much more space. So I decided to add some flowers. So I've got my dahlias up there, I've got zinnias up there, I've got snapdragons. I put a couple oak leaf hydrangeas up there. Over here it's kind of like a continuation. So I've got some dahlias I grew from seed. There are some dwarf hydrangeas down here, but I think over time this area will be really pretty. I like having a space where I've just got, flowers that I can cut and put in a vase, which I have not done because I have a hard time cutting my flowers. They're just so pretty up there. I like to see them, and I don't want to cut them. Even though it's there to be cut, I haven't been able to bring myself to it. But my plan for next year is in this space is to do probably 2 rows of corn in the back, then do my corn. Okay, so 2 rows of corn, 2 rows of sunflowers, 2 rows of dahlias, and then keep staggering it down with flower sizes. I also want to do like pumpkins going across this front area right here, and I think that's like pretty much it for my plan so far. I've got some Rebecca up there in that bed that's doing so well. I grew that from seed. Those are black eyed Susans. But yeah, I'm super happy. So this path, I still need to work on it. When we put the mulch in, that one's a little askew, but I really love how the space is turning out. So I am gonna get a arbor to go up here. I still want to plant some more permanent shrubs, permanent flowering shrubs up here. Probably a hydrangea and some other things, but I really like this space. Let me see if I can get a better view. Some better views. We've got zinnias, snapdragons, there's marigolds. And as the blueberry bushes and the fruit bushes get bigger and bigger, I'll adjust how I utilize this space, but it will always be a space for fruit and flowers. Got some amaranth growing, like that's Love Life bleeding. Got some Cleome here, which is super pretty. I started those from seed. There's a few here. They're super small. This area gets shade in the morning and then gets blasted by sun midday through evening. So It's just such a nice space to, when we're down the hill, to look up at and just see all these pretty flowers. All the colors are just so nice. It's a nice change from what was here before. Found a sleeping little guy here. How cute is that? Got this yeastberry that's not doing super great. I'll show you in a second. Those are so pretty. So here's my yeastberry. This guy is doing so horrible. He like crisped up in, I think it was June, and like dropped all his leaves, but he does have some new growth. I don't know what's going on with this, but I know when I went to Hertz Gardens to find some companion yeastberries for this guy, the lady at Hertz said that they are no longer, Proven Winners is no longer carrying yeastberries, so I wonder if there's some issue with the plant and how it grows. But I'll give it a try. This guy's showing growth, so I'm willing to work with him and get him back together. So here's how this space looks from here. And then down the hill. So I think I'll name this bed BerryHill. I kind of like that. Let's head down. And all of the plants that are up here, I either grew from seed or bulb, besides the shrubs and the berry bushes. All the flower plants I started indoors. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. That is it. That's a quick micro tour of BerryHill. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video.